Azim warotiti ba West Nile TV ni neba obiti ba wadesiri ameta ejola za lugbaratini ribedoi etuta nabo miomve marusi fete Emmanuel lapi midiri ama mesunga eyonde mwadukulukulu di rakaka.
Hiyo dukulukulu di ma alian bali obi palorinya di ma bilendu angu koko bibere ma ozita sem. Bazi amuti bani etozu eyoliza mukari ezuzuri nebiaram. Arozo moyoniri esu dileka opele odiniram. Amamesu eyonde imadriadriarim.
Andro serodo suni embodu su mbaziri ilielfri kaldini su ma imira ejonde imadriari esuzu bali obi palorinya di ma bilendu angu koko biberi ma ozita seram ayode nzepere ere atamva Mario obiga kania nze eyode sawerini koko biangu nere awazo obi palorinya di drese obi diadi su koko bi ogogo turutoi efe roro de pim kini koko bidire le obi diadi mambata nemuke azini maozi angu nereko ama mesu kiodu kotinir madriare engazo okumu Dominic Vo
Atampa obiga Mario kania febilendu LAZA obi palorinya didri onzi de angu bani kokobini felebori ma ozita sim. Atamba obiga Mario kania nze ejode sawa erni ang makokobi turutowini efezo obi zago palorinya didri sim. Keni sawa karakaram anguma kokobi bani fele obi drilere yevini edofe angunde yuzim keni ejo ngerengere fuzo angu madriari ere angere de tuni angu palorinya nirma alia idiani obi diadi lezo karatasi anguvu di matambazu kilili azini angu karatasi supibori ozizo kopeni. Atamba obiga Mario kania eri state minister anguma ejo onepe azini josiza ma ejo nepe tuni angu zope zozodi ma aliari anili obi mabilendu kini angu karatasi supibori leta ma ozi kekom kineka angunde ozibo erengadri waro angunderi suzovule kakitomu duani arate angu karatasi bebo bani ozileri betoniero go vileroko ani idiobinde karatasi ndeni sudi matambazo kilili initozo karatasi nderi ezazoko.
This one you'll never get it back. The moment you sell this title, you'll never get that land back. Even if you go to court, you will not get it. So never sell it.
Ataza maneno zumura obopi membalangani okuima paria obongi district yarim fe awarifo gamete driangere to trai arakala angone revose azini zosi zane revose yene ondwa isuzu lezo kokobi angonere awazo obidrisim kini lede obidi ma ayudevini koko bindedi kilili initozo angozoza ijizo benim.
Nobody is going to touch that land. Nobody is going to pass into your land. It is yours. It is having title. Let's thank Minister of Lands for that.
Atamba Otim Benson Humphrey o VP Chief Administrative Officer o Bongi District yare febini awadefo Minister Dri Angereto azini arakala angu ma ejo nepe azini jo sipridrim angere yeni kokobi angu vuri ejizu pere evo district yare sem keni okutadrio bani muzu kokobidiri suzu erisa wadu angere azini erevina zenya angere to te gamete vosiriam ejondere etsa wakokoro ani nyanevini aze angere ko.
I don't think we had achieved 50 land titles, but your ministry under your wise leadership, you have been able to work hard and provide 508 titles. Out of the 575 we had provided, the rest is under scrutiny.
Honorable Ruga Luke Mulago ovope ogwe ELC na jago palorina nirma aliarikini de drilebaze todeleni ani fedivini awade fo gametedri azini ministadri angereto yeta direse.
I now urge my people to ensure they keep this land title properly.
Arakala angonere feta kokobi angonere ba turtoi efe aronidri palorinya sub-county aram. Tadi dripi West Nile TV nere miomve marusi feta Emmanuel Tualu o komu Dominic Bem.
Bape empata imunyale pini azini angu ipika pini di re lezo edrinyaza otuzu angu invepinir malia tuni imunyale pima eselia tualo angu ipika ibe empata de refepirera muti panomvele baraka nedi tualo muti Hilton nirebe feke embata dere edrinyaza otuza madria keninga mudrile embata dere fezabe lezo imunyale pima edriozazo azinangu ipika ibe. Pastor Orako Benson idria madri odukotinir madriarne
munyali azinangu ipika mvepyeri suki mbata dika dileba nodo dira chozu ima edenyaza ozazum dileba dizipi badi niri amutiaze bana ombele braki tuelo Hilton bedi lezuni zukene anzinyere angundadi mesuki unitara dika veni obi medenyaza kualera ozarura amutididu azidenga andra elili furikalir nirise alenya baki modre mbogogo kana naze mavutie lia bandari med nyazama ozarura sasedene bake mu obiogogo alfu azirini unitafe alena feke alfu suini unitabo azina kutogogo turu azirini afa warwara de kefe med ozazo alena warade sukevene ayikodibom Hassan Okerenge diazi ngape brake ure branzibere ere ore ronene dika lodevi nobini eyibari na di oferira.
We have supported over 4,000 learners within the community, and we have also supported 700 households with our livelihood activities. Out of the 700 households, each one of them got goats. There are those ones who got sheep. There are those ones who got poultry, chicken. There are those ones who got rabbits, and there are those ones who were supported to open petty businesses, plus many more livestock interventions.
Julius Sala di munyali azingapi Sudani ane yokose edrimbanda inonze te brake ma mutadisi sase edinyaza ivakwere ozaro wereram.
There is a lot of change, so I'm now even I can eat twice a day. Since that time when they are not there, actually it is life. It is hard, like you can see. They supported us with some animals like 4 goats, 5 chickens. There is a challenge, like as per now, the drought, there is no grass, and also in our village here there is a lot of tapes. Even some of our participants, there's also tapes came and stolen it.
Riga Nicolas de ovu pianguma I piro imbe pier yovine brak o zavine sasi medra tianda brak ni muzukurse edmbandra ina kwali onze wini la kope de okupa tope emunyale madlese de imbe piere ovu devina ikose eyo brak ni yadese yo devine etiova ikose amutiazin dondo de katemu brak le chozo ini de afaze warwara de fazum.
We are really grateful. What BRAC is doing, really, it is something that we cannot pay, we cannot talk about it. Their activities talk by itself on the ground here. They are carrying on with capacity building for other partners, which is a great work. Because together, when they work together, they will improve the lives of a wider community.
Mokolo onyangu endru aradisi ni tereguare fede vinori for BRAC ni ambo yo badi ni yere even the US government ni yedi maziki ye government cho ya kudeke even the government mazakwale ni ya.
The partners, they are filling in a gap where government would be doing, and you know, for us as a government we have done what they say, creating the enabling environment. So if the partners are coming and they are doing well like BRAC and others, we call upon the community really to embrace it. The host community are also involved. You find now they see us being part of it. So it becomes easy for the program to succeed. But if you leave them out and they are seeing as if they are watching a video, as if they are watching Arsenal and Manu, it becomes difficult. So involving them is very, very key.
Midusune amutindondo de akusele ase dikavini refugee ne aya dikavini gameta nendondo de eti disa sitialo de BRAC be o bizu yonde onezo e yonde nde fikare lezu nizukene bande de med nyaza o zaruram tejo koti de trapi minere mai ora ko Benson pastore
awari fomiti angereto hatamva ora ko Benson pastore oduko timini dile amadida se amedria madile ejola zabe ba ope ba odinira zingazo arozo moyo nirma aliam babane opele odidinga zipamvu andri arozo moyo nirma aliam sawayini oyo sozore se LC Towi Ogwe Moyo District Nere Ibabane Opele Odidi Eyo Anyangbolo Nere Ma Aleandrizo de Arozo Moyo Nirma Aliam Kenevinijo Ziba Pini Tizu Zia Vile Saumatambazo Kore Le Bandema Andri Eyondema Alendi Oduko Tidiri Dripia Madre Ere Atamva Okumu Dominic A.
Ba ope dileka ira lezo azingaza arotambu moyo district nere ma ale andrizo babane opele odidi LC Tui Ogwe moyo district nere lezo azingazo tuni obima azakozon nze eyodi sawa babani opele odidi pini oyo sozo resem oyo sozanderi dupari de jobani ombele district boardroom nirma aliam oyo sozarima alia dileka emuki ezele ndondo sem engazo district moyo nirma aliam atamba anyama Williams ovu piogwe LC Toi moyo niri idi anibabani opele odidi lezo eyo tuni obini su waro di ma azakozo tuni arojonderma aliam nze eyo tuni sawa matambaza kilili kurimadriam azini kini aziba azide vinile ropia ba imuba azoro di vo ende kini lema andri eyo lerma aleram ani eyo ni etozoro dezo arozo moyo nirma aliaram kini robia izadere ere anyangboloni.
I am tasking them on the critical service delivery areas to handle. First of all, to address the issues of time management among the health workers. So there must be teamwork and proper coordination. Number 3 is to address allegations of bribery and corruption.
atamva votsiri Joffrey o vupi enduru kao moyari kini hinga uduazi otwalo embata fezo tuni babani opele odididri azi hini mungari erengoniari mwadria azini hinga azindenga ngoniari mwadria indi kini mbatade ninga himazako nezo kini nga azi muke didreka arozo nidi ibe kini asisile bani bande yo pezuri adni ini muzu erozo azi arozo arengazo ku te azi pambo arozo ariandrizo.
Now the rest of you, everything will be, and once in a while on the submission of the executive, we shall be called by the executive to come and dialogue on issues that affects the development of the hospital.
Atamva Besi Benade o vupi arozo moyo nirma aliari kini i dleka bani opele odidira ibininga azinga ibetualo ende. Atamva mawabasir o vupi ba bani pele odi muba azingaba tualo azipambu andrizo arozo moyo nirma aliari kini yinga azinga tualo toni dleka ndra ibiba azinga ba diade be azini dleka arozo moyo ni diade be.
There are a number of issues that he was coming to handle, but he was coming to succeed the board that has performed very well. Therefore, there is a stepping stone for you, and I want to think you find working in the hospital easy, because a lot of work has already been done. As technical people in the hospital, we are eagerly waiting for the first meeting so that we start driving the hospital forward.
Dleka arozonderma aliadi azini obi yadi be ti etezo ibetualo. Bani arozo moyo nirma ete edozo bom ba ebiba dinitseba de toni ba bani opele opedi azini daktari arozoa de be. Ani ibiadre gametema azini obi entondo diadi mazini lezo nezo kini azi arozonderma aliari atsi alam. Ba bani opele di nga zinga elina damavutia banga ba odi opedivini e. Tadi dripijo LAZA West Nile TV nirma aliari myombe marusi pete Emmanuel Pitualo okumu Dominic Be.
Award for Mijangereto, Minipezo, West Nile TV Nenezo biti Vawaderese. Nebi district ya bazi amuti etozo ejoliza kilili azine mukeri suzuri matiram. Amutidiri nga azinga tuni ele narodepi lezo ba opokokoro ikile okopile azini anzi nyirepile azini agupi azi etope dleba ejoliza mukeniri isuzu kodi maza kozum. Amutidiri enzipiri ma azi ye amutionvele fida rodi ani amutindene nga ba bane egalekini ibiniri dleba esu de toni ejoliza kililiri esuzo kore ama mesuki eyonde madriare engazo atamva Alfred Jawokvo.
Okuma ima amuti makata liba denere esu dleba lezo ejoliza mukere esuzu nebi district ya Ram. Banitozo ejoliza mukere esuzu amuti okweni bani ombele Association of Women Lawyers Rudi mati banzi nebi district ya Ram. Tonelezo opofezo anzinyiridri azini okwidri azini ba opokokoro ongulumuari idrinde. Alenia agupi ebeni etopi dleba supi makata liza kilili kurimadria ende. Sawa bani ejonzezo ataza consulate awekune mungu ovopi ba ejolipi amuti fida maparia di ega nebinirma aliarim kini otitadere nganelo alo adri okweni ko erengavini agupi idri dileba fende tuni ejoliza mokere esuzu engazo duwania awe kune mungu mudile yozokini agupi azidi ovo trotro okwele opokokoru azini anzibe opokokoru inde agbariniri yetuni pe ovuzu atsiri ejo ye pabadi yimadriam azingazo angu nebinirma aliam.
Nebi district, we are implementing a project on access to justice for women, children, and vulnerable men. And so far for my period working in Nebi, we have received multiple cases of gender-based violence, as well as cases of maintenance, meaning there are very many parents who are not taking up their responsibilities. There are very many children who are struggling and women who are struggling to make ends meet.
Mudilo bazokini yima office hibiri orukoti esu angere detuni anze adiza nyairi madria tipika yena sezo anze se kore madriende ejo venero BP kuma alia toni ngerengere nede bende hazini oba kinevini ejo awetanere nevini ejo ezi akuime seliende toni hagu oku afe irore kadevini drabori.
Yes, land matters, most especially where you find the head of the family, let me say the husband or as the man who heads the family, dies without any kind of will or any way in which his property is supposed to be distributed. As such, there are too many land cases, most especially affecting widows.
Kuruko tibanisu engazu nebi Central Police Station yari ejo bani to radi tura lokalisu adrinitoi detoni ngerengere okwe meselia gupi peri madriam. Anzinyere marua bepere ere kalenadni towi te ejo anguneri ere tura lokalenadni aziam. De elia lipi lova iridipima eseliam anikini bazidi besu iza ejora ani ovo ombezaro azidi banga ejo etionda kadia dikari Uganda nirma alia ba tirakini ba woro sitara eni etozo ejo liza mokere esuzu beni engazo arumadrevo azini dileka ndondo devo ende tadi dripi eyolazani Westnile TVR miombe marusi fete Emmanuel Pitualo Jawok Alfred Bem
amani eyolazamati ombezo nyaro aze onzenefu odwa zermalia de arua de tu gaga nirma aliara nyaro dere efo agbari opeta ba tunde de ma alia de nere ni muriadle anze ode yene efozo apita ako opeta ndere nere enazorese anze ode de obe kokobi madriate ima apita ako etezo ani imutapari opeta nerma aliabo bata opeta ndere ma azinkabade ozeiva fezo nyaro ne efozi meselia azini opeta ndere ni muzu dileko ama mesuki odukoti nirma driare ingazwa tamba Faris Majidvo
tujaranga hapa sochi dudwa zermalia de mbodu na sembazir ile alfikari sunirmalia de nyaro ne fizu angunde malia tibor meyo se nyaro de fiagbar obi azini angunde malia di ini o peta azini bandro tule mupi angunde malia di atrizur meyo se kada dudwa zermalia obi okon nyonze di inga opeta di atrizi di agbar ini ole ile ino petazi angunde malia kurmeyo se kadre onzere obi di permalia obi di toki atamva drakma maliki o vupi di mukunguru kan kutaun klakru Central Division der maliari derin lezo petadi yotuzur meyo se
manda ama isu uduko engazo town clerk vodale bayo ilete elections ki organize so amani bira are angodo mala dia eli karina ma iri ama ta dia ta diri mudi meziri ndifini election aza angodo malia town clerk ni bi organize amani ni yo So if I be remembers my executive kipie and then the constitution amavle amuti vlere ibi adichi
Chairman bando pedia de woro ni modera enzoro nzi anen ko ku election azi hoka dia barrier uran resilere anen ko kuku hoka ma edo zamande muzuna de fila dia bakande mo registrara tirwani registrara din bani yo papa so bani paso bani vote bani den lere ko basi anda hoka ni kila mukile
atamba fayo Christopher ndro vupio gwe iru muti obidi ye chipitu aluru suga gander malero badivene yo de ragbari dileka central division de ini ayote evle di enzuko meyo se
actually it is the task of the chairperson EC to come up with a committee to oversee the entire process of election, and even to the extent where he is the one to preside over the elections. During the first elections, the chairman LC1 acted as the presiding officer. He wanted to preside over elections, and he said we are not going to use the constitution of this association, it is null and void. It has not been claiming that the constitution had not been actually adopted, yet the constitution was properly adopted, registered, even the court seal is endorsed on it. So that thing made us now to wonder who is right and who is wrong.
Teatamba drakma maliki ovup mukunguru di central division na gadeveni obali maroti adisi di agbari ni olekini yoto tita dirasilebe agbaru titandra elo karimalia batene ayotazima vuti obiku.
We had given time to organize these elections basing on the previous elections that dropped. The first election that was supposed to take place in that facility was supposed to be on 17th April 2024. But because of the gaps, voters registers were not well cleaned, and also coordination of those elections were not properly done. These elections, all the elections in our public markets facilities are supervised by our registrar, that is the community-based department, based services department. So when we called off that the elections that day, there was a group of the vendors, even the same members of the former leaders of Gaga Textile Market Association. They still went ahead and conducted the elections in line with their constitutions that guided them.
Teatamba Abdulaziz Hakim sawa di maleo vupi ogweiru of divin chandisi dileka central division di marotia di agbari ni opetali yoto zurma yose di agbari ni olekini ba pendra iger kwazini ono tako koruma yose.
Ever since I became in power, the handovers were done. I'm the legitimate leader who is already in office, but we have a lot of challenges which we are facing right now on the ground. There are some individuals which are trying to disorganize us here as the association, of which they're still not happy with the election which was held, and they have some, I think, some bribes with these authorities.
Atamba hameza wa muzamil ovupi disimendru di central division na recha deveni kini tita bengazi mwadileta sechogorvu sawa di malia ingani mopetadi eko
polisi kwa kimani simu yokimani election echa raudi kelele mingi i disorganized election era and ngodifa congested ini nerisi baka yodi conduct muke ku ichovini bazidi ijozo njela ajera. As a security committee person, my conduct, the senior RCC, your money, back and the election ichoroko by councilora. Amarara. So for the meantime, officially, Mamu Lole Mini, my council election era until further notice, my senior name we see how to council.
Kadre nyaru airport wajar Malia, ba teni bazani beku, dikamin bazani su ochoko otadi Malia ko anyaru madria idiobi yovuzu asianju Malia, dini muzu dileo ni mandu ndazuru maya se odukoti dotopi, dikamin ya dipimidiola zandru Malia ri, rusi mionve matamva Farish Majidi
Our for Faris Majid Midri, Oduko Tidase, Izidi ama Eyola Zamati o Piriabo, Tadelapre, Myonve Marusi Feta Emmanuel Dimavutia Amanga Adri, Utita Dr. Nirebe, Eyo Unizu, Mima Afya Madria, Zondondo Dibe, Edozo Sawa Sudere, Atamva Junior Tomuninga, Amati Ozi Aleniani, Adroma Tembe, Pari Emini Ama Nezorma Alia Kanese, Ama Mafudi Drusi, Edozo Sawa Na.